Yo, what up, y'all? This is your boy, CHECKO-G, aka El Buca 17. For those of y'all who knew me as El Buca 17, of course, now I changed my name with this recent free user name change that Sony put out. I changed my name to CHECKO-G TX17. You know, I gotta represent Texas. I am from Texas, so I gotta do that. But anyway, I do want to talk a little bit about my progress in this game. It's kind of like a update slash review of the Joker's Wild DLC as well, and the State of Destiny, I guess, as well. But first off, I do want to get into the State of Destiny, kind of how things are right now. For me, things are on a low right now. Right now is, I would say, is actually the best time for any D1 player who is interested in D2. Right now is the time to come and play this game because there is so much content. It is so long. It's insane. It's so much crap there's so much crap to do in Black Armory. Black Armory, I would say, is where things got longer. It took a lot longer to get certain things, and I'm sure that when those people who are coming back into the game, or even new people that are coming into this game, are pretty much having a massive amount of content. I mean, Osiris wasn't really that long, and what was the next one? Warmind was decently long. It wasn't. It was longer than Osiris, but and they were starting to get a little a few other things better and better, like the catalysts and stuff, and Masterworks and all that. But I mean, I think that Destiny right now is actually in a very full state of mind. Like it's a full game. It's probably, I would say that it's probably like two games right now, the length of two story games at this point. It's it's been 2 years already, so I would expect this much content. Of course, we also do have one more uh, DLC dropping, which is Penumbra, and that one right there is actually going back to the Leviathan, which was something that we did on initial release. So that's gonna be kind of crazy to go back, and even if we go back to it, because I'm not sure if that's what's gonna happen, but I don't know. I'm I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that right there. What would you like to happen or whatnot? But other than that though, I that leads me, that all right there leads me to my state of mind in Destiny. Um, for me, since I've been playing since day one, I have not stopped. A lot of people stopped in that drive spell around Osiris and Warmind. Uh, a lot of people didn't want to really play it anymore. Forsaken came out, and people came back. A lot more people came back. And then once the next DLC dropped with the season pass or the annual pass, then things changed and things got better. Of course, with Black Armory and Joker's Wild, now things are crazy. There's a lot of things to do, really. But for a person like myself that I played the game since day one, there's really not much to do anymore. And I'm gonna tell you exactly how much there isn't to do though. For me, exactly. For a person who's been playing the day one, I mean, I'm not gonna complain, to tell you the truth, because even to this point, I still had stuff to do. And then some of these weapons that I attained are stuff from year one. So stuff from the DLC that came out in year one. Oh wait, no. Actually, I don't think the no, the pinnacle weapons actually started during Forsaken. So I think I'm wrong there. So it's year two. So at the beginning of year two, I'm just now getting to the point to where I'm pretty much finishing off the game. I'm not a big Crucible player, but I don't know if you guys have seen the previous videos on my channel, but that's pretty much what I was grinding for. I was grinding for that Lunas, that pinnacle Crucible competitive weapon, and that was pretty much the last thing that I had left to do. Of course, I am trying to go for that but not forgotten now, because that's my next goal. But at this point, really, for me, for the type of player that I am, I'm more of a casual, like I like PvE stuff. I like raids. Mainly, I love raids. But right now, for me, I feel like they should have released a raid with this DLC, with Joker's Wild. They should release a raid, even if it's a small raid. They should release one with every DLC. That's how I feel, at least. That's how I feel. Unless the next raid is gonna be some type of a huge raid, then cool. It makes sense. They're taking their time and they're conserving their space. I guess I don't know exactly how developers work with stuff like that, but that's their job. But either way, though, I mean, like I said, at this point, I had nothing left but to get the pinnacle Crucible weapon, and that's what I did. And right now, I'm pretty much at the point where I'm like, okay, that's it. That's pretty much it for me. I still don't have a damn seal. That's really the last thing that I need. I almost have the Crucible one. I do have to reach Legend for that, I believe. Once I reach Legend, I'll be able to get the Unbroken one. But the Destinations one, which is a Wayfarer, that one I did a lot of things just to complete this. I did all these. I went around and killing all these wanteds and all this stuff like that, and I did everything besides this thing. And this thing basically is based off of RNG. It doesn't mean that anytime you get one of those little I don't know, you get some type of a I don't know, it's like a reward, and then you take it to the NPC on Mars, and she gives you a gift, and it could be random. It could be a gun, it could be a piece of armor, it could be a piece of something. But it's gonna give you, or it could. They also have a ship and a sparrow, I believe, and but uh, but yeah, what I'm missing is a pulse rifle from that, which is right here. Where is it at? There it is. Niflheim Frost. Niflheim Frost. That's what I'm missing right there. And I just can't seem to randomly get it. I have everything I need here. Everything I need already. That's the only piece I'm missing there. Uh, but that's all based on RG, and there's nothing really I can do about it. All right, let's see. All right, so I mean, yeah, that's pretty much you know my experience as of this point right now. But in turn, I'm kind of happy that it is the way it's going, because there's so many games coming out right now. Destiny is such a time-consuming game that sometimes I feel like it takes me away from experiencing other games. Of course, the good thing is that since I'm experiencing another game, I still haven't gone through the experience, so I still have that there sitting there. It's just that this game sometimes takes up a lot of time, and at this point, I feel okay with reaching what was it? Hey, Fabled. I had to reach Fabled to get the Lunas. At this point, I'm pretty happy that I reached to that point, so I can take a break for this season to really. And then next season I can start playing Crucible again, doing competitive on a daily basis, just competitive, competitive, competitive. Any chance I get, nothing but competitive. And maybe go for that Not Forgotten because it's always going to be there. That Not Forgotten, the chance to get it is always going to be there. It's just that it's going to be harder every time because of the fact that when the season does end, you will have to start over from scratch. So all the points that you earned, let's say you stopped at 4,500. And then at the end of the season, you're close. You're so close. You're 1,000 points away. But as soon as that season ends, it all goes back to zero, and then you got to start over again. So I mean, I'm like not halfway there. I would say I'm like a third there. I'm like about a third there. So I don't know if I should continue. We have about like a month left, about 4 weeks. So I'm not too sure if I should actually continue and try to go for it still. I mean, I'm at 1875. That's like about a third of what I need to go. Um, I don't know, man. I do want to, but I mean, it's like as soon as I got the Lunas, I was like, you know what? I'm never gonna go back in there. But then I was like, man, that Forgotten looks amazing. I love the way it looks. It looks freaking amazing. It's like a beefier version of this right here without the little stalk right or this little laser thing right here. It's got something like on around this area right here that makes it look bulky as hell, and it just looks awesome. I mean, it's a good looking gun. This right here is a great looking gun too. It just once you get one and there's another one, you just have to. I don't know. Or maybe it's just me, but I have to. But I mean, I'm not complaining because I am gonna tell you guys something. At the beginning of this game, people were talking so much shit about this game. People were now no. I'm gonna tell you something though. Nobody has anything bad to say about it now because of Anthem coming out and because of all these games that have been trying to get this loot shooter thing right. All these games that have been trying to get it right, haven't really got it right. It they just haven't gotten it right, man. And it's just that's just what happened there. And all those people that were, pretty much like going along with all this hate shit, like sometimes I feel like stuff was just being put out there just to mess with them, or I don't know what it was because I really just I enjoyed the game. I didn't take it that serious. It was like, oh my god, y'all gotta change this. Y'all gotta change this. And I got no, man. Like sometimes some things can't be changed so they can bring the fun out of the game. They have to be left untouched. And I feel like a lot of the guns, like right now, this gun that I just got right now, it's got a higher RPM. It's got a higher RPM. Well, what they're gonna do, since people have been complaining, since they don't want to try at least to hit fucking, you know, Fabled. I mean, I know it's hard, and I know, and it's a pain. It's a pain. It is a pain. But once you get it, it's like, you got it. Like you did it yourself. So it's like, come on. It costs something. It costs some pain and some anger and stuff like that. So it's like, don't mess with the gun. I don't think they should. They're gonna bring right now that is set to 180 RPMs, 180 rounds per minute, and that's a pretty high rate of fire there. It's just about the same as a cold sweat, and I believe it's the same as the last word, or no, the last word's higher actually, 225. Yeah, yeah, but I mean that speed, that rate of fire is actually pretty decent. And what they're gonna do for the next season is they're gonna change the rate of fire to 150. Not it's not bad still, but I think that this one should stay the way it is. This one should definitely not change. It has to be the way it is. I don't know. I just it you earn this item right here. You work your ass off for it. And maybe this season is not that hard, and that's why I recommend people to get it this season. You can use this and not have to have it buffed. I mean, everybody's going to be using the damn Luna's Howl for that Magnificent Howl perk that it's got there. That Magnificent Howl perk is interesting, though, by the way. It's rapidly landing 2 precision shots grants a short period of bonus damage until your next kill or miss. That's pretty significant right there. Um, the rate of fire, if they, I mean, if they drop the rate of fire, I don't think that's really a nerf though, because there's already weapons that are at 150 RPMs and they're just as good. So you can't dismiss the gun and say, oh, because it's dropping, because it's just turning into a different rate of fire, it's going to be any less potent. I'm pretty sure it's still going to be. I mean, spare rations is good. This is a great gun right here. This is a pretty great gun. And it's a 150 RPM. I have not used this one right here. I have not used it, but I have used other ones. So it does say 0 there. I haven't taken it into Crucible or anything like that. So I have used it, but not in Crucible. I have not used it in Crucible. Let's see. Okay, let's no. We're gonna dismantle that. Okay, so another gun that they're also going to nerf is, or that they're thinking about buffing, not nerfing, but they're thinking about buffing, is the Oxygen SR4. The Oxygen SR4 is one that they're also looking at and thinking about. Oh, that's nice. But anyway, I'm getting distracted over here. But anyway, I mean, that's pretty much that. That's pretty much it right there. Like in a nutshell, for the loyal player, the loyal Destiny player, I don't reason why I feel like there's not a lot of you know, talk right now. People are not really complaining because it's like, what is there to complain about? The game is damn good. Like the game is in a state where it is good. It's there's so much shit in it. It's just like I already did everything. You know what I mean? There's so much shit in there, and it's like I said, Anthem. Everybody was so hyped about Anthem. Like, oh, Anthem is gonna be the Destiny killer. I mean, they went as far as to say Destiny killer. Like, come on, guys. Like, damn. Like, I don't think that it's even that, that bad. But and I don't even think that's what they're going for. I mean, EA on top of that, and I mean, or who was it? Was it an EA? Yeah, EA. Yeah, EA on top of that, they were going through their issues. They got their own issues going on over there in their company. They got lawsuits and all this crap. I don't know, man. I mean, they make a lot of money still off of sports games and off of FIFA pretty much. Uh, and I don't know. It's just that game went south, and people thought that it was. People believed that it was going to destroy Destiny, but that. I mean, look at it. Look at it now. People are actually looking at Destiny like, wait a second, Destiny's really not that bad. Like, no fucking shit. Like, come on now. It's just people go through content like nothing. Of course, we were already used to Bungie's ways. We're gonna know what how they're gonna drop their content. We're gonna know what they're gonna do already, pretty much. And then there's all these people data mining the game. People data mine the game all the damn time. I feel like that needs to be something that needs to be stopped. And these YouTubers need to stop fucking doing that shit. Because I hate people spoiling a game for me. And I feel like that's why our game content depletes so bad. And I don't think the people who put it out there, I don't think they themselves get that. But they're so anxious and so like wanting to get the exclusive, like, oh, like I thought, like, or I had it on video first, or I don't know what they're trying to do. I don't know what it is that they're trying to do, but to me it's stupid that they put it out there. Like, if you know yourself, good, bro, you keep it to your fucking self. Like, that's that's the kind of shit that ruins the games. Like, I don't know. uh I don't know, like, it's pizzazz. Like my man Manny from Scarface likes to say. But I don't know. It's just I feel like I feel like even though whether they like it or not, I feel like the YouTubers are the ones responsible for all the fucking bullshit that's happened. Reddit, Reddit, and the YouTubers. That's what I feel, to tell you the truth, because all these people who do that, they just take the fun out of the fucking game, and I feel like, I mean, it's cool that you do that, and you know what? I can change the channel, and anybody can say that. Really, you're like, oh well, you can just go to the next video and all whatever. But still, you're there. You're there. What if that I'm doing something and my shit's on a fucking on a playlist or something, and you so happen to be in that playlist, and I couldn't help that, and I'm doing something, and I'm sitting there doing something, and you're sitting there telling me everything that's about to fucking happen, and how I gotta get it, and exactly what I'm supposed to do, when it's like they set out to for you to discover these things, not for somebody to tell you how to do what you're supposed to be doing. It's like you gotta use your brain. I don't know, man. That's just me. It's an opinion. I know people may not like that, me saying something like that, but that's just me. Hey, I mean, it's whatever. If you don't feel the same way, then whatever. I just don't like nobody ruining my fucking games. That's all I'm saying. You know. To be honest, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, shout outs to Nine Halls of Death, man. Shout outs to all my homies in Texas and everywhere around the world. Shout outs to my homies in Germany. Shout outs to my homies in Singapore, in Indonesia, Hawaii. Shout outs to my homies in Spain. Where else? Sweden. Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Norway. Where else? Where else? Everywhere, man. Everywhere. Jesus, EV, Fonzo, J-Verse, Laz, man. Shouts to Laz. Shouts to my cousin Michelle. Shouts to Jazzy. Jazzy. Shouts to who else? Who else, man? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Man, everybody, man, everybody who's been showing support, man, everybody's joining the community, the CHECKO-G TV community here, and I'm gonna try to keep you guys posted on everything I've been on on these games, or how further I'm progressing through these games as well, and I'm also try to keep you guys posted with new games. I'm putting classic games out there. I'm a huge fan of classic games, so I put in a lot of SNK old school SNK games. Old School Capcom, which I'm gonna be putting on soon. Um, there is a sale going on right now, by the way. So if you guys want to check that out, I would recommend to go check it out. They got Street Fighter for 25. They also have that Dragon Ball Z game, which I'm looking at, and it's looking. I think it's like 23 bucks or something like that. Go check that out though. Check the sale out. It's pretty good sale. But that's pretty much it for me and for this update. Um, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys took something from that. And if not, well, I do apologize for wasting your time there. But like I said, this is just a quick review and kind of like a update on the status and what's happening and what's going on right now. Uh, it is pretty quiet right now, but that's a good thing. Nobody's complaining. I feel like there's nothing to complain. You're not gonna say, "Hey man, there's not enough fucking shit in the game," because go play fucking Anthem and tell me you're not gonna fucking complain. Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. You can't knock this game because there's nothing to knock anymore. It's understandable. It's understood now. They put a lot of fucking game in, a lot of content into it. It's just that's it. I'm glad that Bungie's separated from Activision. I'm glad they're just taking their own route. There's a lot of designers of the game that left the game, but I don't see why people are seeing any problems with that. The game, everybody's been complaining about the game for the past 2 freaking years, and if they're complaining about the game, then why are they complaining? Is it because of the art director? Is it because of the production? Of course it's gonna be. There's a problem there. That's why people are complaining, and there's no problem with them firing people. That's a good thing. That means that they're cleaning house and they're trying to make things better. I I respect that. I understand that. I get it. I get it. You're running a company. You have your own business and your own company, and you got to look after your investment. You got to look after your assets. You got people who are doing their job, and then you got people who aren't. If the ones who are doing the job, that's your asset. Those are your assets right there. You're gonna keep your assets. So that's my last word on that. And other than that, other than that, for you guys who are trying to get this Lunas Howl, right now is the time. So go do it. And that's pretty much that for me. So I'll catch you guys on the next one. CHECKO-G signing out. Hope you guys have a great day today. And I'll be back with some more soon. Peace.